Hello and welcome to Bollywood Wala. I am Sonup. Friends, I'm delighted to have with me actress Kashish Rizwan on my channel. She recently made a debut with the recently released film Jalsa, which has been receiving a lot of love from all quarters. So let's talk to Kashish about her role. By the way, she plays the role of the hit and run victim in the film, for which again she has been receiving a lot of love and appreciation. I believe I personally liked her performance very much. In fact, मैंने अपने रिव्यू में उनके बारे में मेंशन भी किया था, तो आइए उनसे बात करते हैं उनके इस रोल के बारे में, कैसे प्रिपेयर किया और अन्य बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में भी हम चर्चा करेंगे। कशिश जी, वेलकम टू बॉलीवुड वाला।
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
Thank you for the great introduction. And I heard your review. It was really good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let me tell you, you're looking absolutely beautiful today. I mean,
Thank you.
it's very difficult to recognize you like this, given the fact
I
that
know
you're
I get that a lot.
given the fact that you're mostly in bandages in the film. But excellent performance, Kashish, excellent performance. Three scenes that really touched my heart. One is, of course, the hit and run scene in itself, which was very hard hitting. The second scene is where you are lying on the ground, absolutely helpless after being hit by the car, and I could see your body trembling. That was brilliant performance. The third one is in the hospital bed where you are very slowly extending your hand towards Vidya Balan. So that was also a very deep scene for me. So many congratulations again. And my first question is, tell me, what is the kind of response that you have been getting from family, from friends, from well-wishers, from newfound fans on social media that you may have made? So tell me all about it.
So I've been getting quite a lot of responses, and I'm really grateful for all of them. My friends and family, they all loved the film just for the sake of how beautiful the entire film is. And my family was honestly a little shaken with all the prosthetic makeup that I had. It was really hard for my parents to look at me that way. Although they knew it was all makeup, but it was still difficult.
Right. Right. Tell me, how did you get this film? How did the entire casting audition process happen?
Okay, so I auditioned through Casting Day. Casting Day is the company which was casting for this film,
Right.
and I received a call that we would like to audition you for this part. And of course, I was really interested, so I went for the audition. We had a couple of rounds. I had to dance in the audition, and then I had a scene work in the audition which I had to do. Couple of scene works. After that, I think the director Suresh Triveni ji, he ended up liking me, so he called me for a screen test. That's when everything fell into place, and yes, here I am.
And at what point were you told that you will be playing Shefali Shah's daughter and you will also be having scenes opposite Vidya Balan?
So about Vidya Mama, I knew from the beginning, but at that point, I did not exactly knew it would be Shefali Ma'am, and I'm a huge fan of both these wonderful ladies. I just really look up to them. So first, and then yes, later I found out that yes, it would be Shefali Ma'am after the audition, after I got the part. So I was really happy and excited.
Okay, tell me, did you undergo any workshops for this particular role? How did you prepare for it?
Yes, so actually my director, he's just really wonderful, as I'm sure like we all have seen.
Right.
So we had a couple of workshops for the first scene itself. If you see the film, I'll not give you much spoiler for it.
Right.
But we had a couple of workshops for the first scene, and we wanted to. The sir was really adamant to get the first scene, the accident scene right, because that's the thing where the film revolves around,
Right.
So
right.
he was really adamant to get that correct. So yes, we had that.
Okay, all right. I just want to know a little bit about that hit and run scene, how it was shot without revealing any spoilers. Can you just tell us how many retakes happened and how it was filmed? It was so hard hitting. I mean, it was almost like seeing some live footage of an accident.
Yes, so we actually prepared a lot for it. Now, a very interesting story behind this, a very fun part. So we had, the team had made a body dummy of mine, a doll of me, an exact replica doll of me. And it was really scary to see the doll in front of me every day on set. But yes, and it looked exactly like me. So we had this whole prosthetic measurements done. We had this doll made up, and yes, so the actual hitting was of course with the dummy.
Right.
There was the reaction shots were of course with me. So that's
right. Right. Brilliantly done. Tell me, the first day when you met Shefali Shah and Vidya Balan on sets, how was the interaction like? How did you break the ice? Were you a little nervous? Were you intimidated, or was it all warm vibes all around?
No, actually, I was really looking forward to meeting both these wonderful ladies. As I told you, I'm really inspired by them, and I got really more inspired after working with them, because I found out how lovely and how kind they are. So it was very warm from the very beginning. They were
Mm-hmm.
really kind on set. They knew that it was my first film, so they were always making sure, and especially with all the prosthetic makeup, they were always making sure that I'm in the correct place, I'm in the correct hands, and people are taking care of me on set, which was lovely. So I did not have to break any ice, which was
Okay.
wonderful because it was really easy with these two women.
Right. And tell me a little bit about this prosthetic makeup. कितना घंटा लगा मेकअप के लिए? कितना टाइम बैठे आप वैनिटी वैन में वो मेकअप लगाने के लिए?
So quite a lot. Initially, when we had quite a look tests for the prosthetic makeup.
Okay.
Then the look for a little longer. It was for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. जब हम लोग decide कर रहे थे. फिर उसके बाद धीरे-धीरे वक्त कमता गया क्योंकि the makeup artist, I would like to give a huge shout out to her. Her name is Shoma. She's brilliant at it, as you can of course see. It just looks so natural. Yes, so then धीरे धीरे time कमता गया because we were getting used to it, both of us. But on an average it used to take 2.5 hours every day.
Okay, 2.5 hours. Oh my God, that's really too much. Okay, all right. Tell me a little bit about that scene where you're lying on the ground and trembling. Was that a very difficult moment for you to recreate on screen?
Yes, it was a little difficult, but it was also at the same time very interesting to do as an actor.
Okay.
I've been getting actually quite a lot of reviews about that particular moment in the film. And I'm glad because when we did it, of course, my director asked me. I'm a total director's medium, so my director asked me to lay on the ground on the footpath, keeping my head on the footpath and just on the road, and we were there. It was a very comfortable environment. The director makes sure that everyone is calm around because it was a difficult scene that we were shooting,
right?
And I was covered in blood. So yes, that's how it happened.
Right. When you saw the film for the first time after it got released, what was your reaction like when you saw yourself on screen? Was there a very euphoric reaction or of sorts, or did something else happen in your mind at that time?
So I was yes. So I was called for the premiere of it, for the screening for the first time. And I went ki chalo premiere hai. I was very excited and I was very happy in the mood. Then when the film was starting, I was just there. I was like, oh no, it is going to start with me because I knew it was going to start with me. I was like, oh no, it's going to start with me. It's happening. But which I did not anticipate at that moment. And I was like, okay, it's happening. And when I saw myself for the first time, it was all so surreal. I couldn't believe it was me, when I was seeing it. Although I shot for it all these days, but I just couldn't believe it was me.
Right. Any fun anecdotes on the sets that happened while shooting that you would love to share? Any pranks that were played on you, or you played any pranks on anyone else? Something that happened for our viewers, if you could tell. Yeah.
So without giving much of the film, without giving any spoiler of it, there is a sequence in which Vidya ma'am is dreaming, the dream sequence of Vidya ma'am, if you remember.
Yeah.
In that scene, which the scene honestly looks really scary.
It's very scary. I remember. Oh yes. I will not say which one, but yes.
It looks really scary, but we had so much fun shooting that scene because I remember every time Vidya ma'am was opening the door, we three bursted out laughing. It was so much fun.
Oh God, really, absolutely wonderful. Kashish, kahan se hai aap? Are you from Mumbai or out of Mumbai? Where are you from? There is very little known about you, so I'm sure your fans, your viewers would love to know more about you. So if you could just tell.
जी सर, मैं वैसे तो कलकत्ता से हूँ, पर मैं पिछले 3 साल से बॉम्बे में रह रही हूँ.
अच्छा. Okay, so you're a Bengali, basically, residing in Mumbai.
I'm not a Bengali, but I'm born and brought up in Calcutta, so I'm a half Bengali. You can
half Bengali, but you can. But can you speak Bengali very well?
Yes. কেমন
Oh,
আছো?
anything that you would like to tell to our viewers who are watching all the way from Bengal?
Um, I hope you guys are liking the film because it's very important for me that you all love the film.
Okay.
That's it. Bhalo theko, everyone.
That's very cute. Okay, what's coming up next, Kashish? Anything lined up? Any projects lined up?
Yes, I am working on a film. I can't talk much about it right now, but very excited
Okay.
for you all to.
Okay, and when do we see you, making your debut as a lead actress? Maybe romancing a hero or doing something major in a film. Is that on cards as well?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Okay, one cliched question. One actor that you would love to romance on screen.
One actor that I would love to romance on screen. I'm a huge fan of Ranbir Kapoor. Let's just say so.
Oh, Alia is a huge
of,
fan of Ranbir Kapoor.
Alia is a huge fan of Ranbir Kapoor.
Let's hope that your dream comes true sometime in future, in the near future. But wonderful performance in Jalsa, and congratulations once again. And thank you very much for talking to me, Kashish.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. It
Bye
was a
bye.
pleasure. Bye.
Same here.